Hey, Raymond here again, and today we're going to make your photos better without changing a single camera setting. So let's get into it. I know that the exposure triangle was kind of rough and white balance isn't exactly intuitive, so thank you so much for sticking with me. Today is much more fun because we're talking all about composition. I love composition. Composition is simply how you compose a shot. It's where and how you place and angle your camera. I love composition because it's something that you can practice and master, no matter if you have a $5,000 camera or just the cell phone in your pocket. When used well, it can take your cell phone photos and really turn them into something great. There's a lot of rules to composition, but I only really stick to two. The first is the rule of thirds. Imagine putting an imaginary tic-tac-toe board over your photos. Wherever the lines intersect, your eyes just find naturally pleasing. So putting your subject in one of those four places will instantly make your photo just that much more appealing. In fact, most cell phones have the option to turn on grid lines, and I highly recommend that you do that always, as it will start to train your eye to naturally compose better photos. The next rule that I follow most is leading lines. Leading lines are everywhere. This desk right now is angled down to bring your eyes to my face. I actually didn't plan it like that, but like I said, leading lines are everywhere. You can change any line depending on how you move your camera to better fit your application. Leading lines are used to draw the viewer's eyes directly to your subject. The easiest one to think about is an open road vanishing into the sunset. The road acts as a leading line to draw your eyes directly to the setting sun. No, just please don't go play in traffic to test this out yourself. Please, don't do that. Once you get down to basics, you're going to start seeing leading lines everywhere. Shadows, fences, walls, desks. Another tip that you can use is to start framing your subject. Putting your subject in a frame will once again bring your viewer's eyes right to the subject. There are so many natural frames all around you. If you're inside, there's doorways, mirrors, windows, even other people. If you're outside, there's buildings, signs, trees, pathways, so many possibilities. Next is a mistake that I see beginners making all the time, not filling the frame. Get closer to your subject. As humans, we naturally look for other faces and eyes in particular. So making the eyes as large as possible will add emotion and weight to your photos. I bet you're feeling very uncomfortable right now, aren't you? See, that's a very strong emotion. And there's only one way to get the eyes larger without Photoshop. And that's to get closer. Fill the frame. Use the telephoto lens. In fact, here's a tip that I still use every day that I learned from my middle school yearbook teacher. If you think that you're close enough, get closer. But there's times for the opposite side as well. Sometimes you want to give your subject some space. That can be really important to give context as to where your subject is. But this should be used sparingly, as it can be a beautiful shot, but too many of them in a row just get kind of boring. And you don't want your viewer to not be able to connect with your subject. So go out, try to combine the rule of thirds with leading lines while framing your subject. And that's it for today. Meet me back here tomorrow when we tackle the most important subject: seeing and controlling light. Whoa. I'll see you then.